Right, so let's get this off. Get that little bit of Invisiframe just there, and we can torque up this crank, get that done, then we're nearly there with this. So if you remember, if you've watched previous episodes, I didn't tighten this up all the way, I just nipped it up, so I won't even have to use a tool to pull this off. So, so nice, that just there. So I've got a little piece of Invisiframe that's literally just going to sit there just to protect that. You can already see where it's had a few strikes there. So as you can see, it is only a small piece on there. So got a squidgy, we've got our special mixture. So let's get this on. Give that a bit of a spray. Remember, clean hands, lube them bad boys up. Go on there. Peel off your Invisiframe. There we are, a nice little piece. Spray that. Just going to get that in place. Where we want it. Squidgy. Run that down the centre. As I said before, get that centre locked into place. And you can kind of just push all the rest of it out. Now there is a bit of an angle there, so we'll get a rag and we will push that out. That's that, reach over it, grab the rag. Nice and sharp, just a bit of frame protection there. Make sure that bottom bit's stuck down. There we are. And we will get the nice shiny polished crank. And we will put that back on. That, and we will tighten that bad boy back in. There we are. And then these cranks, square taper, go to 40 Newton meters. So set this. At 40 Newton meters or thereabouts. Yep, that's 40. On the dot. So now it's a bit hard when you're at the back of the bike like this. Let's come to this other side. That's not clipped, by the way. It's just there we go. Share that. That's one. There we go. So that's all torqued up. And always remember, wind off your torque wrench. Never leave it wind on. Wind that off. So we have now got all the headset in and the crank on and the mix on. As you can can see just out there. So cranks on. So what we could do with this, the brakes already on as well. There. We've got the brakes on for the forks just there. So this is all happened. So now what we need to do is we can get the wheels on. Wow. Let's trim the wheels. So yeah, they're only slightly out. Let me try and angle this a little bit closer so you can have a better view. There we are. So we're going to look, see if it's touching this side. You need to adjust the spokes on this side. So it's rubbing there, as you can see. So we'll do a slight adjustment on this side. So, not far off, to be fair, these. There is a slight up and down that I will spend a bit of time perfecting as well. So, I'll crack on with these and I'll see you back when they're done and we will do the next bit. And I've also got to do the front wheel as well. So, not far off. Slight up and down there. And probably a mil either side. But I'll crack that out. So join me back in a second. Right, so for the rims, we're just going to use a bit of a scour pad and some acetone. And we are just going to lightly give the actual, oh, it's going everywhere, look, way. And we're just going to lightly, with that, just give that braking surface a clean round, just a light wash, just a light clean, just to remove all that crap. There we are, look. Go around the whole wheel. There you go, turn that over. This side's a bit more dirty. So, there we go, look, it's coming up nice and clean. Obviously the brake's a good chance of working nice and sharp. And this absolutely stinks as well, so pretty much while you're doing this, you're pretty much getting high at the same time. If anyone's used acetone or isopropanol or anything like alcohol spirit based, you'll know that this is generally quite strong. So give that all the way around, just on that braking surface. We'll get a rag and we'll give that a really good clean up. And braking surfaces look a lot better. We'll polish up the actual rim a little bit. Once it's on the bike, we can have a final clean down. that's one down. I'll crack on with this. I'll see you back in a second, and then we will get the cassette on. Right, so the rim's all clean. It's clean enough to lick. Right, let's get the cassette on. So with cassette, you want to basically put just a thin coat of copper slip. 1, stops it rusting. 2, makes it easier to slide off if you change it at a later date. But it's always one of those with this one. Some people put copper slip on or a bit of grease, some people don't. Me personally, I prefer to, because a lot of these are alloy, especially like with Hope and things like that, so they will corrode, whereas this may rust, your cassette will get stuck on, and so on. So we'll put the little spacer back on, and then, as I said in one of the previous videos, you will find a smaller spline there. Got a nice shiny new cassette to go on, so we'll slide that on, line that up, and push that on. Then you've got the other ring. Again, you'll line up the small sprocket spline with that small spline there. There we go, line that up. And then you'll need the cassette tool. Again, that's 40 newtons, but I like to do it by hand just because you can feel it. So you can see that's on, hardly no movement. You'll always expect a little bit of movement on these standard frill bodies anyway, but that is not too bad. It's a bit low. So, but for the age, that doesn't sound bad at all. So we can now get tyres back on these wheels and get the wheels back on the bike. And for these wheels, we have got some classic bad boys. Let's get these fitted.